this is not really in my element of filming. I'm usually behind the camera or only in front of the camera for a short period of time. But today is going to be a bit of a different video. I just decided to, since you guys have probably been watching me for a while, I decided to explain myself as an artist. You get to see a lot of my work, but you don't get to see a lot of me and who I am as an artist. So I decided that this would be a good idea so that you can get more into who I am and like how my personality reflects through my artwork. So I made a list of questions to ask myself as an artist, and the first one is, why am I an artist? That's kind of a hard. It's not really a hard question, but to put it simply, art is all I see. So I can see art in anything. I get inspired really easily, and it's just honestly what I'm good at. It's just the gift that God has given me. So yeah. But yeah, I don't see myself doing anything else. Someone once asked me, what could you see yourself doing every single day for the rest of your life and still be happy? And the one thing that I could think of was art. It doesn't matter what I'm doing in the art field, as long as it has to do with art in some shape or form, I'm happy. Any way that I can be creative is my outlet. That is my comfort zone. My comfort zone is creativity and uniqueness. I guess you could say that. Anyway, next question. What do I create? What do I create? As of now, what do I create? I create paintings. I create sculptures. Honestly, I create anything that I set my mind to. I honestly feel that if I see it one time, I feel like I can try my hardest to replicate it. And art is one thing that I try really hard at. Say if there's a math problem that you give me and I don't understand it after 2 or 3 tries, I'm gonna give up because it's not something that I'm passionate about. But if something that looks really cool, say one of my favorite artists does a painting in a certain medium, I want to learn that medium. I want to figure out how I can make something completely different. Not only do I put things onto canvases or onto paper, I do also do some DIY fashion stuff. I might do some videos for that on a separate channel, or maybe even this channel. I don't know, but yeah, I create anything, honestly. Anything I put my hands on is a creation for me. I honestly feel like I just create wherever I go. I don't know. Okay, here's a more simple question. What is my favorite medium? Since I've been in college and I've gotten to explore more mediums that I wasn't exposed to before, I would like to think that my favorite medium would be watercolor. Even though I've always done watercolor my whole life, I feel like watercolor is just something that I'm very comfortable with. I know how to work the medium, and it doesn't take too much of my time considering that I'm very confident and I know how to manipulate I know the loopholes of watercolor, so that's why I feel like it's my favorite medium to work with. As of lately, I've been working with oil, and although it is a long process to work with, I think that it's going to become one of my new favorites. A lot of my favorite artists here on YouTube work with oil. So I think with the finished results of it, to me, the finished results of the artwork is what determines what my favorite medium is. It's not honestly the process. I've worked with clay, I've worked with printmaking, I've worked with things on the computer, but it's all about the final cut to me that dictates what my favorite medium is. If I can get the results that I want in the end, that dictates to me whether I'm going to enjoy working with the medium or not. Who are my favorite artists? I didn't write a list down for this. I just want to go off of instinct, and right off the bat, I know that one of my favorite YouTube artists here is Audra Eclair. Leilani Joy has definitely been a huge inspiration in all of my artwork. I've been watching her for God knows how long. Zyra Banez, Sakawims, Bailey J, which her style is a bit different from mine, but I just enjoy hearing her talk and work through her processes. Mr. Bouquet, Stafari on Instagram. I don't believe she has a YouTube channel. Lethal Chris, he does a lot of Copic art. Oh, Jacqueline DeLeon. I just recently discovered her a few years back, but on YouTube she has videos as well, and I am in love with her YouTube videos. Artists that aren't living today, I would say that some of my favorite artists are definitely Keith Haring, Frida Kahlo, Caravaggio, just God, all of them. I do like Albert Dürer. He does work with a lot of Prince, and I am stubborn when it comes to Prince, but I feel that he motivates me to keep pushing to get the results I want, because his work is just phenomenal with Prince, and even with just his sketches. Also, all of the Ninja Turtles, I love them all. Vincent Van Gogh, of course. I know that's a classical answer, but I honestly am truly always inspired by things that I see from him. Final question. What are my goals as an artist? Well, I'm going to start with saying, where do I see myself? Well, I'm not going to say where do I see myself. What goals do I want to accomplish? I want to definitely have more success on YouTube. I hope to more consistently post content. And honestly, just to learn all I can learn. I do want to hopefully be self-employed someday, and I hope that my art can carry me there someday. I do want to get into fashion and possibly makeup. I follow fashion and makeup all the time. That is my number one go-to when I'm bored, other than art-related things. I initially did not want to become a traditional artist. I wanted to be a fashion designer, but that did not go completely the way I wanted it to, so I decided to take the route that I've always known and do traditional art, which I don't regret choosing to do traditional art, because traditional art is a gateway into all other art. I do plan to do some fashion-inspired or fashion-related projects later on in the future. I don't know exactly what they'll be, but I definitely want to maybe put traditional art on the back burner for a while and do some fashion-related things or makeup-related things. I think that's all for today. I just wanted you guys to get to know me more as an artist, and if you guys want to see any other videos or have any other things that you want me to discuss on my channel, please feel free to leave some comments down below. Please feel free to subscribe. Do all the things so that I know whether this is good or bad. I don't know. I'm probably gonna like cringe at editing this, but I just wanted to do something a bit different because I have nothing. I have no sketches or plans for what I'm gonna draw or paint next. You guys don't really get to see like my personality, so I definitely want you guys to get a hold of. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in whatever I create next.